White people are technically a subspecies of black people. Technically, they are African. Okay. Now, let me tell you how. So the early humans were all Africans, right? They all started in Africa and then they migrated everywhere on the earth. This is why there is truth in that black people are indigenous to everywhere. We were in America over 10,000 years ago. We settled in America tens of thousands of years ago. Yeah. You want to talk about make America great again? Well, those people were African. Those people were black who first founded America. Yeah. So we're indigenous to everywhere. Those Africans, they had black skin. They could sit in the sun for hours at a time. They could walk and travel by foot long distances. Okay. And the melanin that was created in their skin protected them and helped them. Actually, there are so many powers that come with melanin. So these Africans were all over, including Europe. Okay. But what happened was, this is where white people came from. And I didn't know this when I first started making my show, Kiana Speaks. Go check that out on YouTube. Or I also have episodes everywhere. But now I've researched and I found out some more, and I've even, analyzed this with my discernment in the spiritual realm. But yeah, so there were some Africans who got stuck in what was called as the Ice Ages. And during the Ice Ages, right, these people, they had to lose their melanin in their skin in order to survive. Now, they didn't consciously know that they had to do that, but our bodies are intelligent beings. This is why the body will create more melanin when we're in the sun, right? It just knows that we need more melanin in order to survive. And so in that same way, their bodies knew that they needed to lose their melanin to survive the Ice Age. This is where the idea of white people coming from cavemen comes from, because those people, they did live in caves, and when they came out of those caves, they were very animalistic, because one thing that melanin does, melanin has a lot as far as coding and messages that are imprinted. People who are melanated, we are not angry by nature. We are lovers by nature. We care about people by nature. And you'll see in a lot of Europeans, they're very aggressive. They're very easily angered, easily to be raged. That is it's actually rooted in their DNA. They can't even do nothing about that. That's due to their lack of melanin. That's why you'll see, white people being so angry all the time, even though they got everything. It's just, when they lost that melanin, they lost all the benefits that comes with having melanin as well. And that comes with superior abilities in thinking and doing. That's why you'll see most of the NFL and NBA and stuff and the track stars who do amazing things. They are melanated people. Their melanin actually helps them be so great as an athlete. And a lot of them don't even know it. But this is why when you do take somebody who is melanated and they are able to develop in a good atmosphere, their power is endless. Their capabilities are astonishing, and it's because there are so many benefits that comes with having melanin. Now, white people, the lighter skinned people, they do have some melanin. Okay, some. Okay, but I just want to make this clear. Technically, everybody comes from Africans, okay? Except the white people just comes from a subspecies. Really, they are really a subspecies of Africans. So it's kind of crazy that there are some who really hate black people, because it's like, you came from my ancestors, except y'all just got lost in the Ice Ages and you had to lose your melanin, which is something that gives you a lot of benefits. So what are you mad at me for? See, racism is really just reverse psychology. It's really jealousy, because a lot of white people know what melanin does for people. A lot of black people don't know what melanin does for people, and that's why you'll see a lot of black people wanting to lighten their skin, bleach their skin, because they're ignorant. But yeah, white people technically are African, and they come from they are really like a subspecies of Africans who lost their melanin by force. after being stuck in the ice ages. So yeah, technically, no, they're not black. Because to be black, you gotta have melanin. Let's be clear. When we say black people, we're talking about people with melanin. Heavy melanated people. Okay? But technically, everybody has some African in them. Okay?